Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but over there is a willow tree. Now, it's not a weeping willow, but it is related. And I remember hearing a story once about a man who had two trees in his yard. One was a willow tree, and the other was an oak. Then a hurricane hit, because he must live someplace like Florida. And the oak was torn from the ground, ripped the ground right up, tore the branches off, demolished the tree, didn't survive. The other tree, the willow tree, was stripped down to its branches, all of its little willow leaves, all the long skinny branches, they were all gone. But the big branches, the woody branches, they stayed. Why did the willow tree survive when oak is a much stronger tree, a much stronger wood? Nobody builds furniture out of willows. Nobody uses it for flooring or anything like that. Willows are a very weak wood. Why would that survive when the oak did not? Because the willow was flexible. The willow was willing to let go of all of the leaves and long skinny branches. Let them go. It let them fly away. It didn't insist on holding on to every branch, every twig, every leaf. And because an oak tree won't let go of those things, it gets destroyed when the willow tree survives. You know, hurricanes come, always. A storm is on its way if you're not in one right now. Even if you are, there might be one on its way. And that's not to depress you or say that, life is horrible. That's not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is we need to be more like the willow tree. We need to be willing to let go of things that are good, but that are going to drag us down. We certainly need to let go of things that aren't good, that are going to drag us down. And we need to be flexible in the way that we live, the choices that we make, the beliefs that we hold. Because the less flexible we are, the more likely that storm is to destroy. I'm thinking about people who have lost their faith in Christ. The ones that I know personally, and there's not many, but the ones that I know personally, what happened was they were so strict in their belief that when a storm came, they couldn't support themselves. The faith that they had was too rigid to explain what they were experiencing, give them hope, give them joy in the midst of sorrow. And so to them, their religion was legitimately worthless. It couldn't help them when they needed it most. But it wasn't the faith's problem. It was the flexibility's problem. They were so inflexible in what they believed that when things came along that didn't fit in with their theological paradigm, they drop a whole bag instead of trying to adjust what they believed to fit. And I think that's kind of an American thing. It's either true or it's not. Well, no, it could be partially true. That's very easily an option. So I want to warn you today. Don't be so inflexible that the storms of life tear down your leaves and destroy your branches and pull you up from the roots. Be willing to let go of those things that are holding you back or pulling you out of the ground. And then you'll be safe even when the storm hits. Well, that's your hope for today. We'll see you guys next time.